Force Adventure Outdoors.
This week on Force Adventure Outdoors, Ryan, Rich, and myself do some fishing again, this time at Carter's Lake. We had a good time, enjoyed our day. I basically fished with bait all day, live bait, and caught some brim and some catfish. Rich decided he wanted to do bass fishing, so he fished with artificial lures all day. Ryan did a little bit of both, had some success with catching some catfish and some brim. Just an absolutely beautiful lake, absolutely fantastic day. Enjoyed ourselves, had a great time. And also we're going to show a little bit of preseason action with fixing some feeders that the squirrels and the raccoons messed up, which is, you know, part of being out in wildlife. And then Taryn did a time-lapse video on his GoPro where he took about a 45-minute four-wheeler ride with him, myself, and Sterling, and it condensed it down into like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. It's pretty cool. It makes you dizzy watching it, but it's pretty neat. Enjoy the footage. Stay tuned for more episodes. Force Adventure Outdoors. Thanks for watching.
I could stand behind my barricade, do what I'm told and be afraid to change, while isolated by the mainstream, with the current up against me. Maybe if my arms were 10 feet tall, I could finally reach that crystal ball. 'Cause I still find inside there's something braver, and I won't be the silent damnation. I will never be voiceless, my weapon of choices. I'd rather be dangerous. I won't be left defenseless, as God as my witness. I'd rather be dangerous. I'm not making conversation, but I'll state my observations. Well, I could buy my faith like a plot in the ground, but I was never lost and I never had a doubt. 'Cause I still find it's not my
Welcome to Force Adventure Outdoors Season 3. A year and a half ago, I decided to put this little video series together with my friends and family, us enjoying doing things in the outdoors, adventures, fun, hunting, fishing, alligator hunting. We've driven karts at Andretti Motorsports. We've driven race cars at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I can't even remember all the different things we've done so far in the first 2 seasons. 18 episodes long. And now we're in Season 3. Have lots of followers on YouTube. Lots of fun putting these together. Remember, these are homemade videos. We don't have sponsors. We don't have a budget. We don't have expensive cameras. We've got a couple of GoPros that we use. And the footage isn't the best sometimes. Sometimes the cameraman screws up and we don't get the footage of the deer kill. Or the person that shot a deer that night didn't have a camera with them. But it's just a lot of fun bringing them to you. My 2 daughters, Sarah and Stephanie, my stepson Mason, Sarah's boyfriend Taryn, my cousin Ryan. Lots of new people have joined in on the scene, just hanging out and having a good time. I've taken some time off this year to go watch a couple of the girls that played ball with me when they were young, even teenagers. It's unbelievable getting to sit in the bleachers and watch a young lady that you coached when she was 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. And now she's a senior in college, a sophomore in college, doing what they love to do and enjoying the great game of softball, baseball. I got to go watch Darby at Columbus, Nat at Gordon State. I'm friends with a lot of the girls that I coached on Facebook. They now have families, children. Amber cuts my hair now. Lindsay got to come down and hunt with us and hang out. Just a lot of fun, and that's what it's all about, is hanging out with your friends and your family. Force Adventure Outdoors was put together just to showcase how much fun a family can have doing things in the outdoors and having little family adventures and just hanging out. And I hope that our little videos that we've made have inspired other families to do the same thing. You don't have to hunt. You don't have to shoot. There's so many other things that you can do in the outdoors and spend time with your children that may be young or your adult children who have families of their own. And then, holy crap, your grandchildren that you get to do things with. Sarah's boyfriend Taryn brought his son down to Toomsboro with us. He hung out for the weekend. He'd never done anything like this. And if you watched the last episode of season 2, screaming, yelling, having a ball, that's what Force Adventure Outdoors is about. Hope you're enjoying the footage. Season 3, Force Adventure Outdoors. Stay tuned. And as always, have fun and enjoy the outdoors with your family.
All right, it's that time of the year. It's freaking hotter than blue blazes outside. Today's the 28th, June 28th, almost 4th of July weekend. Out doing, filling up feeders, been doing yard work all night last night, all this morning, cutting trails. Taryn and I were here last weekend. So I just arrived at my first feeder, and I saw some plastic on the ground when I pulled up, and I was like, what is that from? And then I start to put corn in the feeder. Unbelievable. Raccoons or squirrels or both have just chewed a hole in the side of the plastic feeder to get to the corn. I don't know what I'm going to do to fix that, because they'll just pull tape right back off of there. Alright, so after I saw my feeder that had been eaten by the squirrels and had a big huge hole in it, I have now finished filling up all the feeders, checked all the cameras, downloaded everything to my laptop so I can look at them later on tonight. And now I'm back at my truck trying to find something to seal off the hole. If you just put tape over it, the squirrels and raccoons will just pull the tape right back off of it. So I have made it to my truck, got the last bag of corn to fill up the feeder that has the hole in it. Fixing to take some items back to fix the hole, and I have found exactly what I need, I think. So I have an old, or not an old, but a new private property sign. And I'm going to, luckily I have all kind of tools in my truck. Thought I had something in here that I could use. Like I said, if you only put tape on there, they just rip the tape off. So we're going to go back to the feeder. I'm going to take my little piece that I just cut off, and we're going to attach it to the feeder, and hopefully that will allow the corn to stay in the feeder, fill up the feeder, and keep the varmints out for at least a little bit longer, maybe. We got more if we lose it, but I didn't want to lose it. Take my sunglasses off where I can actually see what I'm doing. always keep Gorilla Tape, duct tape, something. I like the black Gorilla Tape. It's got a good adhesive to it, even on nasty, dirty stuff like a feeder who's been hanging out in the woods for years. And then it's black, so kind of will blend in with the
Attention, get down on the floor. Don't reach for your pockets, don't run for the door. The tension, it's urgent, it's real. The cameras are rolling, the envelope sealed. Attention. By the way, did I mention? The stories I hear are the stories I tell. Like jumping over buildings and sneaking out of hell. Intention, retention, it's all in your head. That pretty little mistress that's hiding in your bed. Attention. By the way, did I mention? Nothing about me is ordinary. My friends all say I'm going crazy. I don't hear a word that they say. 'Cause the voices in my head are legendary. But I will never tell them where the bodies are buried. Keep them coming back every day.
All right, what time is it? 8:30?
Yeah, what time?
Got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We still aren't at the lake. I think we've made our final stop now, have we not? Are we at our final stop, Ryan? Are we going to the lake now?
Yes, we're going to the lake now.
We are at Ralston's Corner Store. We just got crickets and worms. We've stopped and got gas. Rich and I had to buy sunglasses because we're stupid. See if I can cross over the boat while I'm filming without tripping over the boat. And now I am getting in the car for us to get the hell on the road. Finally make it to the boat.
Day
All right,
6.
we're in. Yeah, day 6. It's been a crazy day. The lady's not making chicken strips today, so we're not gonna get food. I swear, it's horrible. We had our mind set on coming back for lunch and chicken strips, but our air's messed up at the Ralston's Corner Store, and she said she's not gonna heat the place up. Ooh, it's horrible. Ooh, what are you oohing about?
Huh? We can get our bowl peanuts on the way back.
Ooh.
Do they do salted? Huh? Oh yeah, they're actually.
All right, Ron's fixing to run a red light. He's looking for the police.
Looking for the
Looking to see. There's Rich back in the back there.
It's kind of early in the morning though. Usually early in the morning they're not quite ready yet, but that would damn sure be.
They gotta heat the thing up.
Yeah, a lot of times they haven't frozen.
How far are we from the lake now?
About maybe 10 minutes.
So we might be in the water before 9, maybe. It's 8:29 according to.
I don't know, man. That looks like it's kind of hot. You eat bowl peanuts, right, Rich?
I've never had good bowl.
And when we came back after being out on the water all day,
Oh, that's right, yeah.
the poles were painted. So we were like, those weren't painted when we were here before. All right, we have made it to our destination. It's very foggy, very cloudy, overcast. We're fixing to do this. Hopefully we won't get too wet. We all have rain gear. We've got some crickets and some worms. We got artificial bait. We're gonna fish for whatever is biting.
They just basically open it up, water flows through, generates power at the power plant down below, and it fills up the little reservoir. And then when they are finished generating power and they fill the little reservoir up, they'll turn pumps on, pump it back the other direction, and generate power off of that. So it costs them a little bit of power to get the water back in the lake, but it's free power getting it back
There's
out
the
of the
dam
lake.
right there, right?
No, that's the dam right there. That's
the man-made
that's
dam.
the earth. Yeah,
That's the earth dam.
That's a
Dam dam?
No, that's an overflow.
There's a dam store over there too.
Yeah, that's an overflow dam. And when you go over the bridge, you'll see on the other side, they never fucking use that. That's if this lake gets like super flooded, they'll be able to let water out there without generating power. So, but
Yeah.
cleaning that hook.
Yeah. Oh. I got one. How about that?
First fish in the boat.
Oh, look at that. That is a huge monster right there.
Nice.
That is awesome.
All right, so
Comes in the water.
that's Carlton's done fishing for the day, so we're gonna go over here now.
How far do you have to get it away for it to look bigger than your hand? Oh, well, it's in my hand. Look at
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You gotta get it really close.
that. Go. Caught a fish.
Yeah, nice.
I was telling you, you got it like that?
Oh, did y'all switch reels?
Now we have a little bit of technical difficulties with the
Technical difficulties.
end of the line here.
Are you gonna get me over to the bank where I can fish, or were you serious about me being done? You caught every fish the last 2 times we've been out, and I catch one little 3-inch brim.
Oh yeah, he's out.
Well, since you got that much, little.
What you got? What you got, Ryan? Did you catch a fish? That's probably about the same. That's probably about the size of the biggest one I've caught so far. Is that 12 inches? Catch and release.
Surprised that worked because you had so much slack in there.
I know it, right?
Ryan's got another big one. Let me see it. Woohoo! That is a keeper right there. If we caught about 40.
Looked and it was gone.
Oh, is your cork gone?
Yeah, that thing gone. Oh, look at that.
Oh my
Nice
lord.
Bass on, Josh. Or Rick.
Doesn't even make sense.
Cat.
Cat.
No cat in the boat. No cat in the boat.
Cat. Don't get stuck.
Yeah, y'all went live bait. Yeah.
Pliers down there, Rich, please.
I got 20 fish on one of these. I'll be happy. These things are gonna do it.
He lifted. Yeah, I just start reeling out and get ready to recap.
Got him a little brim.
Yeah.
Ryan's on a roll. That's 3 brim and a catfish. You just surpassed my 3 brim. Ryan got him another monster brim. Huh? Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about the.
Carlton may have the record brim on the trip.
Look at that. That's the biggest one so far, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good looking one too. It's a nice color and everything.
Nice little brimmy. Nice little brimmy. It's got a good color on him. Hooked him right in the side of the mouth. Look at that.
Where's that?
Woohoo! All right, number 5, boys.
Getting that balanced up. Oh.
5. that big old baby.
It's good size too. But at least they're consistent now. Over ridge.
Is it? Double digits right here. Comes number 10.
Oh, no, I think it's a little bit far out there. He was on it, man. I felt it. He's like try to undo your hood. But yeah, I was gonna say there's something about being on a lake and having just like snacky food.
Oh yeah.
You know,
It's awesome.
it's like cooking outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Holy shit, dude, that's a nice one. That's a little bass. You call it bass?
It's catfish.
Catfish.
Mother fricker fracker.
Call it catfish.
Listen to him.
Yeah, he's running.
Yeah.
Remember Timmy one time got.
Yeah, I've
Spurred
been
like
stung
that.
for you before too.
Yeah, you just grab them like this right there, and then they can't get out. No matter what shaking they do. That was like a nice little spot right there. Right between us.
Yeah, it's just ow.
Did he fin you?
Yeah, he finned mine. I'm trying to get you back in the water, you little sucker.
That's what he was doing. Yeah, I figured like that rather than Shelly Rock. Crazy. It looks like a man-made rock. Yeah, but
Got another one. Oh, this one is huge, guys. Y'all got to see this one. Whoo! Look at that.
baby bass. Yeah.
No.
Sure.
Black spot.
That is huge.
What do you think it is? Ain't it brown?
It's coming over here.
All right, we are back from our fishing trip. There's Ryan. There's Carlton. There's Rich. We caught no bass at all, but we caught some brim and some catfish. Stayed out longer than we were supposed to. We're all in trouble.
You can never sound all the thousand voices calling your name. You can have the light of the world blind you, bathe you in grace. But I don't see so easily what you hold in your hands. 'Cause castles crumble, kingdoms fall and turn into sand. You can be an angel of mercy or give in to hate. You can try to fight it just like every other careless mistake. How do you justify? I'm mystified by the ways of your heart. With a million lies, the truth will rise to tear you apart. Whoa! No one gets out alive. Every day is do or die. The one thing you leave behind is how did you love? How did you love? It's not what you believe. Those prayers will make you bleed. But while you're on your knees, how did you love? How did you love? How did you love? Nothing ever feels quite the same when you are what you dream. And you will never look at anything the same when you see what I see. How we forget ourselves, lose our way from the cradle to the grave. You can't replicate or duplicate, gotta find your
For watching, from all across town, Coach Carlton, Coach Buzz, Alan Bentley, Mark Cochran, Ryan Meadows, Sarah Meadows, Stephanie and Rich, and Mason Cochran. Music by Shinedown.